Hi everyone, it's Kristen from the Dahlia Sewciety with a Vlogmas for 2024. I can't believe this is the 5th year that we've been doing Vlogmas now, which just seems crazy. And true to Melbourne weather, actually no, I've got to say I know that most of Australia has been really rainy the last few days. I know especially Queensland has had a lot of rain. And we actually have had the worst humidity. So I'm thinking maybe the humidity is traveling down here, but we've had heaps of rain. So you can see behind me, it has been pouring, grey skies. Can't even take you out in the garden because of how wet it is. But I am going to head over and do some orders. Now, it is a Sunday, and I know that Sundays a lot of people have off, but when you're running your own business, it does get a bit hard to have weekends off. And at the moment, we are trying to get as many orders as we can out for Christmas because a lot of you guys are waiting. So we want to make sure that you're all heading out. And I know Tuesday here we have power off for the day, so we're trying our hardest to get all the orders out for tomorrow. So I'm going to head over and do some orders, and I'm going to come back and show you some things I've been making and the last box as well. And I have to admit, I've been a bit under the weather. I've had a really bad cough. I don't know if anyone else suffers from the hay fever kind of thunderstorm asthma, they say. It's the high pollen count, and apparently here in Melbourne we have one of the highest pollen counts in the world. So I'm suffering from that at the moment, and just that really dry, wheezy kind of cough, but it's driving me a bit nuts, but I am on the mend. And yesterday I did manage to get a little real tree up. I went down and saw the Scouts and bought a little 5-foot Christmas tree, got that decorated, so I want to show you guys that in a minute. But I do have to still decorate our bigger tree that we have every year in the main lounge room. And we do have a pink Christmas tree, which I am saving up for our shed when we finally get a little warehouse happening. In fact, I'll take you guys on a little look of what we're up to in there. So you can see we are just about up to plaster stage. We have some doors in here. We've got to put all the trusses have been done. Luckily, hubby has got onto that. We've got insulation to go in, and we've got the electrician to come, but it's looking really good. I can't wait till this is finished. We've got a little nook here, so Phoebe's going to have a desk there, and then we've got to do a bit of landscaping at the back there. But yeah, it's a work in progress, and it's it's going to be really exciting when it's all finished. I can't wait to take you guys on the journey for our new studio / warehouse space. And I must show you guys the progress of our fruit trees. We've got some peaches happening that amazingly the birds haven't got to. Oh yes, spoke too soon. They've got to them already. And we've got some plums and nectarines happening as well. So there's been lots of rain, which has been great for growing fruit. And plenty of hydrangeas are blooming this time of year. They love it at Christmas time here. So they are all popping out and looking beautiful. So back from orders, feeling rather exhausted, but I'm going to show you guys our little tree we've made up, and I think Phoebe is making our Hello Fresh, so that's a great thing to have some dinner cooking after a hard day's work. How lucky am I that this girl is cooking me Hello Fresh? So she's making us some Mexican rice with glazed halloumi. Ooh, that's looking good. I can't wait to try it. So this is a little 5-foot Christmas tree I got yesterday, which is it's a real tree. I like to have it for the smell. And we've done this one in all of our kind of sentimental, I would say, more of a traditional style decorations on this tree with some real cute ones. Last year I showed this little mouse, knitting mouse. I think it was from Target. It's really cute. And under here we've got a naughty decoration called Ziggy. What are you doing? Yes, I don't know how long this is going to last. You'll be eating the needles. Some cute little decorations. So a bit of Australiana, some birds, little fox. So I love this kookaburra. This is a favourite one of mine. But the one that I've got to say is a standout is this seagull with the chips in his mouth. And that was actually from Adairs. I think I got that yesterday or day before now. Some more birds. Little suitcase, little angels. So there's a little kangaroo. Yeah, so the other tree will be decorated a little bit more sort of kitsch, a little bit more out there and a bit more colourful. This one's a bit more traditional. So that is our cute little tree. Every year I like to decorate our chandelier over the table, and I have got some food items on. This one's a little burger meal. We've got the Vegemite jar, we've got the sriracha, the little sushis. I think I got those all from like David Jones not last year, but about 4 years ago now. Little Kenwood mixer, and around there we've got the little meat pie. So that's what I normally do with the light fitting to make it a bit more interesting. I am exhausted. I think when you're on your feet for a long time, it's like, oh, sore back. Need to sit down and have one of my favourite little ginger beer soft drinks, which is non-alcoholic, but of course anyone that here knows in Australia, Bundaberg is the best ginger beer that there is. And I like these little mini cans because I find that a bigger bottle's it's too much for me, but really love those. So, and you can see the old sewing desk is not as clean as the last time I showed you. It was all immaculate, and I've been busy doing some sewing, doing lots of things. I've got heaps to show you this week. Tomorrow we've got a really busy day packing orders, but I'm going to have a vlog to show you guys a weekend away we had last weekend. I did a bit of filming because Joe and I went into the city, celebrated our 31st wedding anniversary, and we stayed in there, had a lovely meal. We stayed at the Pan Pacific, which is South Wharf area. Fabulous area if you like shopping. I personally don't like shopping centres that much, but we had a little bit of a look in there. I was there more to go into the Loom because of the Da Vinci exhibition, which was amazing. So I did a bit of filming in there to show you guys. But we had some really lovely meals out and just had a nice relaxing weekend away, and came back home to a million gazillion Black Friday orders, which was fantastic. So thanks so much for all the support. I really can't tell you how much it means to us to have these incredible orders each week to get through. And of course, we're preparing for our box for next Sunday the 8th, which will be Club Tropicana themed. And of course, I'm a huge George Michael fan. Wham! Totally my thing. So every time I hear the title Club Tropicana, I just think about George singing that song, and yep, that's exactly the vibe we're going for. So yes, so pack your bags and leave tonight. Yeah. I think that's going to be the vibe, is getting away, having a vacation, having a bit of a holiday, and totally relaxing. So, and I haven't shown you guys the last month box make of, you guys will have obviously seen the fabric. I think a lot of unboxings were done on YouTube. I know that Deb and Hayley did theirs, and it was great to see the reaction. But I haven't shown you my dress, and that is from Pattern Scout. It's called the Ella Shift Dress, and this is the beautiful Miss Moresby. This is the market fabric, and of course there was the Beachside Escape, which was a blue toned, blue and pink and yellow, really beautiful bright colorway, and the Bugs and Blooms was another design with a white background and beautiful green, really bigger scale beautiful bugs and butterflies. And we had some beautiful emails. Everyone was so in love with Sarah's fabrics, and we just had a ball putting them together because we love showcasing wonderful Aussie artists. And of course, we are getting Sarah's newer range in the new year. We've just ordered quite a few of her new fabrics, her new designs, which no one will have seen yet because they are new. But we were so thrilled to be able to get the opportunity to get these in store for you guys. So if you love Miss Moresby fabrics, there are definitely more coming in the new year. And yeah, they're going to be cotton and linen based, which are always beautiful for our summertime. I know I personally love wearing linen, but this cotton was a poplin. It's bordering on a sateen, and it's the most gorgeous soft quality cotton that I've ever sewn with. And yeah, I really love the pattern. Of course, Pattern Scout is run by Casey, and Casey is over in the US, and she has some really great patterns. I've actually got a couple on the list that I want to sew, a couple more of her patterns. But the Ella to me was perfect to showcase a beautiful big bold print. And I love the fact that you could do it on the bias. And because this is such non-directional, well, it's slightly directional, but I turned on the bias and I think you can't really tell. I think it works really well. So you can cut it on the bias, or you can just cut it on the straight grain. It's really up to you, but the bias does give it a really nice shape. So I made the size 14 shoulder, 16 bust. I think it was a C cup. And that Casey does have B, C and D cups, which is great. For sewing, I love to use a C cup. And the waist, I think I graded to an 18 and then back to a 16 for the hip area, and it really fit beautifully. I was very happy with the fit. I made the longer version. You can make the kind of knee length or midi length or longer version, but this will be my Christmas Day dress. I can tell you this is exactly what I'm going to wear. That is if the weather's warm, and we've had some really warm days already, but we don't want it too warm for Christmas Day, do we? We want to make sure that the temperature's perfect for eating all those yummy foods. So that was the Ella dress. So I really love that. I'll put some pics in and some video and you guys can see what you think. The Ella dress is fabulous, and of course you've got the nice facings. I love the way it's very simple. You've got the invisible zip at the back, and what a difference it makes with a good invisible zipper foot. Now, I've got a new Benina invisible zipper foot, and it is like magic. I can't believe how close it gets, which really makes all the difference, doesn't it? So I love wearing that, and definitely we're wearing it for Christmas Day. What I'm making at the moment, well, I'm actually about to start the process of making the box pattern for the Club Tropicana, so I can't show you that yet. But something I've just cut out, and I've been meaning to do this for ages, is this Henry fabric from Fabric Godmother. I think we've completely sold out, but we are getting a pink, the pink and orange colorway in the linen viscose. If you love that, that will be coming next week. But I'll be trying to get more of this. We do have the My Dress Made Twilight, which is a really similar scale and colorway, a little bit different texture, but very similar with the viscose. So if you love a drapey kind of, you know, the black and white print, you're going to love that one too. So that there is still some left in store. So the pattern I'm making with this fabric is the Pattern Fantastic Varley dress. I have it all cut out. I have made the Varley in a blouse about 3 or 4 years ago now, and I loved it. It's definitely one that I've always wanted to make the dress. And I think I got inspiration from Josie at Fabric Godmother, because she has made quite a few Varley dresses in the past with their beautiful fabrics. It'll be floaty. I love the big billowy sleeve. I think Sarah from Sarah Sewed has made Miss Moresby. I think last year she made a Miss Moresby Varley dress, which is beautiful as well. So that is what I will be doing next once I've made the box pattern. So it's all a busy, busy week ahead of us again. Yeah, I've got lots of things planned. I can't wait to take you guys roundabout with me doing just daily bits and pieces. But I want to show you another thing too, what I've been purchasing. One thing that I have bought for my Benina. Now, a lot of people have said to me that the Benina machine, how are you enjoying it? And I absolutely love it. It is my dream machine, and I can't believe how lucky I am to have this. I think, well, I could say it's a 30th wedding anniversary present that my husband bought last year for me, and the baby lot, because I think for years when you sew with like the basic machine, I do have a vintage Pfaff, a 1969 Pfaff that is like a workhorse. It has no like bells and whistles. It's just a basic machine, but it has the LDT, and I think once you're sewn with that, it's like never going back. So I made sure that the Benina that I got, the model, has got the LDT system as well. So it's almost like a built-in walking foot, because, you know, once you've got that, even on an old machine, to go without it again, you really notice the difference. So it is just the best machine ever. But I did, I had trouble, and I know a lot of people do have trouble when they're doing buttonholes on things like thicker fabrics like jackets or coats. At the very, very top buttonhole, you can tend to run into trouble because when you get to that end, it doesn't like the top bit or the thicker bit of the fabric. So I've actually got this special little plate of fabric feeding aid to put on my foot there so that you can actually do the top buttonhole and it won't kind of get stuck or stop. So I'm really interested to try it and see how it goes, because it's actually apparently a really good way. And I think it was Benina Jeff that I saw that on YouTube that suggested the plate. So that will be great to use. I'll be looking forward to using that. Now, I won't be opening the advent calendar from us because it's not really the reaction you want to get, because I know what's in it and I don't want to act surprised because I've put that together. Phoebe and I have come up with all the goodies in there. So I would suggest heading to one of our other vloggers that you'll see. Maybe Hayley or Deb will be doing some advent unboxings this week. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll get to see the live reaction from them. But I am doing the Kylie and the Machine sew-in labels. I got one of these for myself because I loved these. A couple of years ago, they had the old-fashioned advent calendars from Kylie and the Machine. I really enjoyed that. So I'm going to have a look at unboxing this now. It's so beautifully put together. It kind of seems like a shame to open it. Oh, look how cute it is. So all the artwork, it's just so gorgeous. I think it's for a French artist. It's got Jessica Mayo in France. So that's who's done all the illustrations, which is just beautiful. So really, really pretty. So if you haven't got one of these, you'll be able to see with this. I'll see all the goodies here. So number one, start here. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Thank you for choosing the Kylie Machine label advent calendar. How to play along. Begin at day 1 and follow the roadmap hints until you reach day 24. Take a moment for yourself each day to open a window and delight in the surprises inside. I know you're going to love our jolly limited edition labels. Okay, so you can tag her on Instagram as well. So day 1 is a little house. And these were in our store for pre-orders. A lot of people got these, and we only had limited numbers, but I am so excited to see what is behind the door. Oh, day 1. And these are all made by humans. Apparently, Kylie was saying in a video this morning that these are all done by hand. Sewist Gonna Sew. Oh, these are really cute. Okay, so Sewist Gonna Sew. I've got 2 labels. And if you can see how good you can see that cute little sewing machines on the little green labels. So that might not be showing up that well on there. I'll just show you from that angle. Very, very cute. So love having a little surprise each day. And if you've got one of our calendars, I hope you've enjoyed day 1. I said to Phoebe this morning, can you remember what day 1 was? Because I've totally forgotten. But I've just randomly remembering bits and pieces of what we put in there. But yeah, it'll all come back to me. So I hope you've enjoyed your day 1. Some other things I've bought this last couple of weeks. Actually, one thing my daughter Charlotte brought me back from a Harrods over in the UK when she went was one of these cute little tins, little Bicky tin, and we have to bring it out for Christmas. So we've got some mint chocolate chip cookies in there, so they'll be really yummy. So I'll have that out and display. I'm gonna wind it up. So that's really cute. So we've got the little Harrods bauble on the tree as well, which is lovely. And I always get my favourite 4 Pillars gin. This is the Christmas gin, and it is beautiful. Last year we had these with the Bundaberg ginger beer, a slice of orange, and you can put frozen cranberries or cherries in there. And sometimes you can make the ice blocks with the actual cherries in there. So it's a really nice, refreshing drink. And you don't have to, you can do that with the ginger beer on its own. If you don't want alcoholic version, you can put the orange slice and soda water and the cherries in there too. But that Christmas gin is beautiful. And I love the artwork on that. This is done by artist Trevor Smith, which is festive table serves. And I know that was like they're all crocheted apparently. So that was a really unique thing to put on the bottle. I think it's really gorgeous. So they always showcase an Australian artist, which is fabulous. And I always get the 4 Pillars gin plum pudding as well. Even though it's really warm here, we still like a bit of plum pudding and brandy cream and custard. So that will be definitely being heated up for Christmas Day. I've also managed to get myself Last year I had the Glasshouse advent calendar. I loved it, but this year I didn't bother getting it because there's so many bits and pieces in there I managed to get through yet. I haven't even used them all up. So you get little room fragrances, and I love the smell of this is so strong. It is amazing. It's a gingerbread house candle. Festive spiced biscuit. And so Glasshouse candles, you can get them at TK Maxx or at Peter Alexander or just on the Glasshouse website. And they are the most aromatic candles, I think. That, you know, they're on the pricier side, but you really do get good value with the scent. And I love how this is like a little, looks like tin, but it's glass. It's absolutely beautiful, the decorations on that as well. So they really put a lot of thought and detail into their candles. And oh gosh, it smells like gingerbread. The double wick, I really like the way they burn nice and evenly as well. So that will be going on the Christmas table. It's my candle. And I bought myself last weekend in the city when we went in to bought some little treats. Again from Adair's. I bought myself a cute little mug. Every Christmas I tend to buy myself a new mug. And this one is the little Dash Hound one by Adair's, and I think their homewares are just gorgeous. I've been trying to get the apron with the Dash Hounds on it, but they've sold out everywhere I've looked online. I think there are some at some of the bigger stores, but I cannot be bothered heading out into those busy shops. I really love Dash Hounds, and when I was growing up I had a little Dash Hound called Cindy, so I think that's what makes me reminisce about Christmas. I love all the dogs on there. Absolutely beautiful. So that is my new mug for the season. And I also bought from Adair some little champagne flutes, which I thought were really cute. They are quite retro looking, and I'll be putting them away for myself because I'm worried about things getting put in the dishwasher and getting ruined. But I think they had quite a big sale on last week for the Black Friday. A lot of people went in and headed into the sales. But that one is a really lovely little champagne flute. I love the green and pink, so they will be being used on Christmas Day or maybe beforehand. But really cute little gift ideas I've bought myself, so why not? Okay, so that's about all I have to round up Vlogmas for day one. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll be back tomorrow and I will have some footage of our city trip. If you want to see the loom, the Da Vinci exhibition is still running. I'll have details about that tomorrow. So I'll see you for day two, and I hope you're all having a lovely weekend starting off your Vlogmas series. I hope there's lots of other YouTube vloggers doing Vlogmas this year. I always enjoy watching to see a bit of behind the scenes of what everyone's getting up to as well. So take care. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.